Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Gloria. I'm here to do a general tarot card reading for you, Sagittarius. Show me cards for Sagittarius, please. Pretty please. Let's see what the cards have to say for Sagittarius. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So I feel like there's like a mutual respect here. Mutual respect about something. Or someone pays you your respects. Gives you your respects here. Or someone owes you some respect. Step out of your comfort zone. Maybe you might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable talking to this person, like, hey, you know, this thing between you and I, there's something that's not fair here. Like, yeah, step out of your comfort zone. Maybe you're not or maybe this person isn't used to confrontation, because I feel like they don't know how to just have like a man-on-man, you know, a conversation between, you know, two adults. Like, someone here will start to cry and you don't really I mean, you get why they're crying, because they're trying to play the victim here. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. You're like, it's okay that you feel that way, but it doesn't mean that you're still not, that doesn't mean just because you feel bad about what I'm telling you doesn't mean it's okay. Like, you cannot do stuff like that. Like, you're like setting your boundaries here. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Yeah. You're setting with boundaries with someone who's like a little bit dramatic. Like, and usually work through your fears. Yeah. Usually people will like give up once they see like the first sign of like tears. Like, oh, never mind. It says new moon in Scorpio. I feel like you've had like older people in your life here who kind of showed you how to stand up for yourself, when and where to take action here with the win-win outcome is forecast. And I feel like you are, with this new moon in Scorpio, completely correct about what it is that you're saying here. And this person's overreaction is kind of like, maybe it's like their go-to, their scapegoat. Like, I can't believe you would talk about my children like that. And you're like, well, your child is like, you know, causing chaos. Like, and you know that I'm right. And just because you're like loud and stuff, just because you're louder than me doesn't mean that you are right about what it is that you're saying. Just because you show more emotion in what you're saying, just because you don't look as strong as I do, right? Because I feel like this is like like an angry person, and someone just writes you off as being like a Karen, and you're like, no, this is not like that. Like, you fucked up. Like, and you're not gonna like treat people like that and get away with it every time. You're like, it stops here. It stops with me. Ooh, spicy right off the back, Sag. Okay. I love this shit. I'm a Pisces. I like this. It's like King of Swords. You see? Takes no shit. Takes no shit, said Sag. Ace of Swords. Stop. You're giving me goosebumps. That's like more confirmation on like, hey, there's a line there and you're crossing it. Fuck your feelings. Don't you ever disrespect me and mines like that, right? Like, who do you think you are? Like, a win-win outcome is forecast. You are trying not to let your pride or this person's feelings affect the situation, or you should be doing that. You can't be getting too heated up in the conversation, because that's what they're trying to do. They're a little bit sneaky in that way. They'll manipulate your emotions. With this new moon in Scorpio, you need to know how people are. They'll manipulate your emotions to get you to give in. But with the King of Swords, you have no emotions. Like, you're looking at this person like, I'm right, and you know it. King of Swords. You're making something make sense. You're making someone acting out of ego and like kind of like talking about, you see how there's like an imbalance there? Like you're pointing out. So you could be like dissecting something, dissecting someone, dissecting emotions. It's so good. It's so good. Ace of Swords. Totally calling someone out on their bullshit, calling someone out on a lie, calling someone out on like how fake they are. Like they're just saying a lot of words, but they're not saying anything. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah. Or like a fixed sign, a Scorpio, a Leo here. Somebody here is ego tripping. Especially if it's this new moon in Aries. If it's an Aries, bro, this person is tripping. Knight of Swords. Look at that. Cracking the whip. Or something here is just like a triggered reaction. Like they're trying to trigger you to say something here, to like reveal your cards. And the cards that you reveal is like the actual truth, which makes them look bad. And they're like, how dare you make me look bad about me making myself look bad? Does that make sense? I don't know. Step out of your comfort zone. Maybe usually I mean, who enjoys doing stuff like this? Death card. Could be dealing with a Scorpio heavy for sure. Somebody that doesn't want to listen. Maybe they feel like you're younger here. You don't know what you're doing because like every day you're going through something. Every day you're going through changes and stuff like that. Somebody here is like cold. They're very cold towards someone's emotions. Like they're like, stop that. Knight of Swords. They're like someone's trying to like force you to like hear them out and you're not having it. I don't need to hear shit. Like your actions right here, this new moon in Aries, that's what you chose. That's the life you chose. You are the reason why, you know, things, let me not say. Because I feel like somebody feels like they don't have you in their life. They can't talk to you. They don't feel close to you. They feel like they're mourning you. Like they don't know who you are. It's like all they have is just like this robot of a brother. This robot of a boss. Like someone who completely takes out their emotions from a situation here. It's like they don't even care. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog snoring in the background. She taking a nap. She's so cute. Yeah, man. I see somebody getting like really, really skinny. Knight of Swords. They're like sick. They're like sick in the head, sort of, kind of. They're emotionless. I feel like you don't recognize somebody here. They could be coming back home and you don't recognize this person at all. With the Death card, you're like, you don't even dress the same. Like, yo, did your eyes change colors? I feel like someone's eyes get lighter. Did your eyes change colors? Or they could have like circles around their eyes, like dark circles around their eyes. Knight of Swords. You want to try and put yourself in their shoes though, because you want this to be like fair and you want them to know that you are being fair. You're not emotionless. You're being fair about the situation. And usually people don't call this person out. But I feel like you really care about where they go from here. Like, you want to leave something the way that you entered it. Right? Something nice and clean here. Very clean. With the King of Swords, I feel like somebody, you know, expects you to come back looking clean. Clean as ever. But you come back as like the Knight of Swords. I don't know. I see somebody a little bit like ratchet. Like, I don't even know who you are. Like, somebody looks different in the eyes. And you, like, they notice that something has changed. I feel like someone feels just like beat up and like run over. Knight of Swords. And they're just like so mad. They're so mad at the world. They're so like mad about something. Mad about not getting their way. I feel like this is somebody who inflicts fear onto people to make them do what they want. And that's not right. People have to, you know, let people want to do that. Like, it's their life. Stop trying to rule over somebody else's life. Like, it's okay. It's okay if I make a mistake. It's my life. Don't worry about it. And they're so like, you know, if you won't even talk to me about the small things, then don't talk to me at all. And you're like, I don't have to tell you everything about my life. I'm going through it, but we all are, you know, and that's life. That's life. That's life. Just made me think of a Frank Sinatra song. Four of Pentacles. Seems like this person doesn't want to let you go. They don't want you to go. They don't want to let you leave. They also don't want to like compromise here either. They're just going to be like, well, this is the way I've always been, like, and this is the way it's always going to be. Very like dull. This person's fucking like boring, and they act like they're so wise because they've seen it all. Like, no, you haven't. Knight of Swords. You just saw like you've like you haven't even seen the half of it. Like, life gets beautiful. It gets bright. It gets, you know, worth living. Someone is just like, well, here I am, and this is where I'm gonna stay. And it's like, why are you gonna stay there? Because you got hurt? Or why are you never gonna get back on the horse? Like, I feel like somebody is just like done with something. They don't want to get back on the horse. They don't want to, like, let's say they're divorced with the King of Swords here. They never want to marry ever again. Knight of Swords, because it fucked up one time. Because it didn't work out the first time. And you're like, I've always told myself, you know, I'm only going to get married once. You got to understand, God, as long as you want it, as long as you want to live here, God's going to continue to give you chances. Chance after chance, no matter what. No matter what. Like, for example, like my brother is in jail. He's getting out soon. I just really hope that he learned that no matter what, God's going to continue to give you chances as long as you want them. As long as you're willing to do, like, the work. But this person here is, like, completely dead just because they fell off a bike once. They'll never ride a bike again. Because they got married once, they'll never... Because they fell in love once, they'll never... Because, you know, like, get over yourself. It's not... Life isn't like what's being handed to you. Life is what you make of what's being handed to you. Someone's like, well, those are just the cards I was dealt, so... And you're like, should I just, you know, give up now? Since you're giving up, should I just give up now? Like, just throw the whole thing away? What about all this stuff that we have? There's something here that you don't want to let go, or they don't want to let go of. What about all this stuff that we have together? And this person is so cold. They're like, they're just things. Someone's like dead inside, bro. And it scares someone. It scares someone else. Because they don't want you to be dead. They don't want you to leave. They don't want this relationship to end. You know what I mean? So I feel like they're kind of like in a rush to like try and like stop you from like leaving. I feel like they call your phone number, they get nothing. Straight to voicemail, or you literally change your number. You literally like up and leave. You literally like, you made up your mind a while ago when somebody showed you that they didn't care if you were dead or alive. I'm hearing literally. Damn. The Tower card. Stop. It says a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. This could be somebody that you're talking to about these changes here. A good person to talk to here would definitely be a Scorpio. This might not be a Scorpio, but I have 2 Scorpio cards and like fixed sign cards. So yeah, the fucking Tower, bro. It's not looking good. But you're gonna be all right here. I feel like you are like in a safe space. You're protected here. Knight of Swords with the Death card. I feel like you Two of Cups. I love the Two of Cups. Don't you just love the Two of Cups? It's beautiful. You can hear baby. It's just such a sweet card. I'm sorry, I'm just like going through all this and trying to see like what else I can pick up, because this Tower card, damn. I feel like somebody here, they kind of like show up in passing, or they make like a comment. Knight of Swords, they make a comment that they are afraid to make. They don't even know if you're actually going to see this comment, because you have the Four of Pentacles here. They're completely blocked here. But you being fucking nosy, because I know you are being nosy, it's like it's like you go and check some sort of like, it's like you unblock something with the Tower card. You could be unblocking somebody on social media. This is when it gets good again, Sag. With the Tower card. Oh my goodness, this person is gonna be so fucking surprised that you, oh my god, that you unblocked them. Or yeah, because I feel like they say something here after you already ended something, and they feel like they have to say it quick because it might be too late, and then it looks like it was too late where you had them blocked, but then all of a sudden they're not blocked. Que bochinche with the Hermit card. It's like they want to be nosy. They want to like see what you've been doing, what you've been up to. Oh, the Hermit card. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but it's like somebody's, oh my god, I feel like somebody here is like slowly but surely finding their way back to you. They want to, you know, talk things out, talk about things. They want to like reopen something. Oh my god, the 5 of Swords after the 6 of Swords. Yeah. I feel like someone's ready here. They're like, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what happened. And it's like they're trying to explain like their emotions about the situation, but it's all ego. And maybe that's something that they've realized, right? Because they probably have been waking up to, you know, maybe I overreacted, you know, maybe I could have like learned something from the situation instead of turning it into some sort of like drama or like some sort of gossip here, right? Getting you involved in things, because I feel like somebody feels like it's dead and they're like, if it's dead, I'm gonna let it die like fully, like it's all or nothing with this person here. And I feel the same way about you. It's all or nothing with you too. So when this Tower hits, it was like kind of like a blow to the both of your egos, where like you had to separate for a minute to learn something new about yourself, which I feel like this is why this decision was made. Like, to make you think about things before you say them or do them, because I feel like words in this case really do cut deep. Because I feel like they trusted you with something here. They trusted you with some sort of information. Or this could be vice versa. Vice versa. But like, they told you something that should have been put away. And you're like, all right, I see where I could have, you know, maybe stopped some sort of production here, right? You're like, what about all this stuff that we built together? What about all that stuff? And baby, they're explaining to you why they couldn't stay here, because maybe it was like you it was you worried about like I don't know, I feel like somebody didn't want to change. Like, you didn't want to change where you lived. You didn't want to change anything about your life. And you're like, I am who I am. And like, that's great and all, but I feel like somebody had to like fight other people like behind the scenes to kind of like get your name cleared or something like that. It's like they were with you, so they wanted you to I don't know, excel. Like, they wanted you to they think that you had like a great plan, but the execution wasn't there. You're like, well, I don't have the tools to do it, so I might as well just quit that and, you know, do whatever I can to just get by. And this person's like, no, we are not settling. We are not settling. Like, get that out of your mind. I will literally live on a boat. A houseboat? That could be cool, right? Or like travel across country in an RV or a van. Hey, baby, chill, be quiet over there. Mira. Shh. Sorry. How long is this? Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you two are writing each other. It's like best friends or pen pals writing each other again, you know, after maybe not hearing from each other for a couple years. I'm seeing like 3 to 4 years. But it's like you're like, you know, you're treading lightly into this conversation. You don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. You're working on something right now. Maybe you're working with someone right now. Maybe you're already involved. Maybe you're already on your way, you know, out of state, right? Because I feel like maybe you might have gotten some sort of like promotion or something. Something about getting a job somewhere else. Or you're working on something else. Something that has kept you distracted. You know? I feel like you're building. I see somebody playing with like Legos. Nine of Swords. Wow, I feel like there's so much here that you want to say, but you keep yourself distracted. You keep yourself busy with work here because something was messy. Especially the way somebody exited was cold. Was cold, and it's like every time you like try to move on, like something keeps bringing you back, telling me I need you in my life. No. Every time I try to leave. You're trying to stay busy, bro, because you know that these, you know, you're trying to avoid like your feelings for someone here by putting it into work. And baby, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to stop this video because this girl is driving me crazy. Yeah, I feel like you got a whole other life, something else that you've been working on here. But yes, there's this like figure 8 thing where something just keeps on coming back around, and it's like you don't mind it. It makes you feel good. That's why you keep it around. It makes you for some reason it makes you like work harder. It makes you more productive here when people show you you know, that people are just human and they will change their minds, and they can, and they will, I don't know, there's something about you feeling connected, really connected to this person, and them giving you like the cold shoulder. Especially when you felt like you had nothing else, when you had nobody else, when you, like, there's a lot of pride in this too, because I feel like you reached out to someone here that you thought was like your best friend, and they get you, like, they give you even more problems to deal with. You're like, I already got enough on my plate. Like, I thought you're my best friend. It's like you see somebody only comes around when you're doing good here. It's like, yeah. The Hangman could be dealing with a Pisces. You see somebody like completely different because of their actions. It's time to take actions. And it's time to take action because of their actions here, or their inaction. Like they're not moving at all. They're not trying to work on anything at all. And you're like, fuck, I gotta do everything by myself. Like, this person's not gonna change. Like, you're thinking ahead, like 5, 10, 15 years down the line. And I feel like you could be seeing a lot of things on social media that's also like hyping you up here. Like, girl, you better work on your finances. You better do you better get your own shit going here, because, you know, later on, 9 years later here, you're gonna see how you made a good choice to completely cut something out. because it's too up in the air, it's too up and down. Somebody here